Welcome to the Casual Experience.
Hello casuals, you're welcome to the Casual Experience Show, a podcast for fight enthusiasts where we just gist about fight. And on this episode, we'll be talking about the UFC fight nights that happened on Perth, Australia, down under. That was headlined by Carlos Ulberg and Dominick Reyes. And on this episode, I'm with my guy, GOC.
Yeah.
How far now?
Man, it's great to be here again, man. It's great to be here again for the review show of Dominick Reyes and Carlos Ulberg.
We've been having fight cards in different countries. We've had France, which was a banger, as in top-notch banger. We've had England. We are going to be having Brazil soon. But I don't think this Australian card
was as hyped as those ones.
Yes. Anyways, most Australians on the card won.
Exactly,
though. It was only Neil Magny that seemed to spoil everybody's party.
Yeah.
A controversial
killjoy.
Win. But what was your...
I feel, okay, so this has exposed the whole MMA community of regions and where good fighters come from. So it's obvious that Paris has great fighters. I'm not saying that the Aussies are not great fighters, but I mean, this is, like you said, England have great fighters coming up. Paris, which other country? Brazil, obviously. You understand? So Russia, you understand? So I actually give UFC their flowers right now because they're making it a region by region, nation by something, and it's bringing more balls. People are keying it more. You understand?
UFC has been a global business for a long time, and they're making
it's just getting its flowers recently.
They're making it more dynamic, like the brand name is going places.
It's getting more attention. Trump involved, White House card next year.
That's
getting
crazy,
real big, man. It's going big, man.
But for the main events, I mean, the main event was what most people were going to say. Did it?
Yeah, it did.
I don't think it did from my own
So you wanted to see them fight, hit yourself, then decision win?
I think it was more underwhelming because of the performance of Dominick Reyes. And I feel Ulberg played a psychological game.
He's a smart guy.
He's coming from... This is like going to be his ninth straight win, eh?
Is it 9th or 10th?
Ninth.
Imagine.
It was 8 before now. His first loss was against our own...
Yes, our own. This guy is
Kennedy Nzechukwu.
And it's, to me, controversial.
You mean this win?
That he's the first loss he has. Because he's 14-1, right?
Yeah.
That's Carlos Ulberg.
Yeah.
Nzechukwu just rushed him.
Yeah.
Nzechukwu has longer reach. Nzechukwu is 6... Ulberg is 6'4".
He won him regardless, though.
Okay, let's just say he won him.
Give Kennedy
still,
win now.
After that...
he can still say that he's still the only person that's still beating him in the
Exactly,
UFC.
Okay.
But for the performance of Carlos Ulberg, we're coming to his performance. Dominick Reyes' performance, everyone expected him. Like, you're on a three knockout
streak.
Concussive knockout streak. We expected better.
Okay, so what I think happened there is Carlos Ulberg gave Dominick Reyes a taste of his medicine. That's all.
Yeah.
You feel me?
He was waiting.
He's a counter striker.
Reyes was waiting for him to counter.
So, but I told Fapa something. I said, when this guy Ulberg is fighting, he's always saying it. Bring out the checkbook for the right hook.
Yeah, left hook.
Left hook, sorry, my bad. Bring out your checkbook for the left hook. That's to say, his left hook is something else. Manafield tasted it.
Don't run into him.
You don't do that.
And that was the downfall of Reyes.
Yeah.
But from the beginning of the workout, this is what I saw.
Okay, what do you see?
When they walk out, they like look their body language and all. And immediately, Dominick Reyes came first because he's the 7th ranked fighter, obviously.
Okay.
He came in first. When Ulberg came in, immediately got to the cage opening. Tell me who this reminds you of. Immediately, I start telling you all what he did.
Okay.
Immediately, he opened the cage door. The first thing he did was somersaulted. He somersaulted into the center of the ring. He walked across both sides of the ring and went to his corner. Who did that against Dominick Reyes? Or who did that? Who do you think reminded Dominick Reyes of?
Is that John Jones?
Yes. It was a John Jones. Immediately I saw him doing that. I said
psychological warfare.
It was just psychological. You could just see everything drained down. Like, you just remember that, man, my last loss.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I saw.
Yeah.
And he was just hesitant. He was fainting, and Ulberg was just calm in the storm, like he had already gauged his reach.
Yeah, exactly. He fought him. He says, you can't break this void. You understand? And he just stepped on his orthodox stance, and he was jab, 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 jab.
Yeah.
Then throws to the body. I was even shocked at his own distance. He could throw to the body. I watched it very closely. Throw to the body. In the first round, they were always stand who would throw first. We are counter strikers who would throw first. Then once Ulberg had gauged it, he closed the distance.
Yeah, but and beyond that, his performance was flawless, right?
Ulberg?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, flawless.
He called to be in the
backup fighter.
Not backup fighter. He just wants to be he wants to be in the audience. I don't think he's going to be a backup fighter. Okay. He said they should get him a plane. Hunter should get him a plane to Vegas. He wants to be front row, and there's just this energy, knowing that someone. He just puts more stakes on Yuri and Roundtree's bout next week.
Yes.
That's 2-4.
Yes.
3-7 just fought.
Yeah.
3-1, right? Mm-hmm. And he's calling for the title shot against one and the champion. 2-4 is fighting next week.
Yes.
Yuri and Roundtree. He just.
So what do you think? What's happening in the house of 205? What do you think how did they settle their house?
The upper echelon now is more heated up. I feel the fight against with Yuri and Roundtree,
yes,
depending on their performance,
individual performances,
is going to determine who the UFC gives the shot.
Ulberg finished his opponent.
But on the flip side, also we fans also need a new taste. We've seen Yuri go for the title a couple of times. He's fought a couple of times. Roundtree too just fought for the title too.
Carlos Ulberg should be the guy that should test it.
But just say Yuri comes out with a more spectacular knockout, or Roundtree does something wonderful.
I even pick Roundtree to beat Yuri.
That's your early prediction.
Okay, let's go.
That's your early prediction. And also Ank and 205 is bubbling up.
It's bubbling up, bro.
It's really bubbling. You have like of Rakic there too.
Yeah, man. There's Omar Sly. It's bubbling up, man.
Yeah.
This dude is out of the equation.
Yeah.
And Chima Africa even come there, so it's bubbling up.
Yes. City kickboxing. All their fighters won last night. You saw Israel in front of the crowd cheering that guy, that Ro Bronston.
Yes.
Gave him his flowers. Yes, really, now he said 8 years ago in this arena there was someone that can be replicated but not duplicated. That was Israel.
I didn't watch this part.
All I just like I was just so feel it was a feel good moment for.
So Israel actually debuted in Perth.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Amazing.
8 years ago.
That's where the time is going on.
Can you imagine all the accolades he's gathered and
arguably in the conversation of greatest middleweight.
Yes. And
the game has changed, brother.
One thing I can see going against Ulberg is his age.
That's true. He's 34.
34.
What has he been doing since? Okay, so let me not. Age is just a number.
Not in fights.
Yeah, it's just a number. If this guy can still perform well at 38.
Not in fights, no, you just in rare cases. You can't be collecting that. You can't be, except you've not absorbed damage.
This is his career at 31, became a champion at 39.
That's heavyweight now. Heavyweight.
He was light heavyweight.
Heavyweight will always perform.
He became a champion in light heavyweight though.
He did, but DC, his body type, his style of fighting.
He's an Olympian.
He did, yes, exactly. The discipline is there enough for him to fight in his late 40s.
And he was Cage Warriors heavyweight before.
Yes. How about Ank's guy? Ank's guy that got his title to at 42.
Who's that guy?
No, Pereira's guy.
Yeah, that's Teixeira. Yeah, Teixeira.
Yes, but there are just one or two like that. But in the fights,
father time is real.
The damage is always there.
Yeah, concussive hits all the time. Once it happens to you, the brain was not designed to collect punches. Yes. So it's a sport that you should know when you should call it a day. If you don't, then it's going to tell on you. It's going to tell on you.
Let's work with some of the permutation of next week.
All right.
Yeah. Let's say Yuri wins. Do you see, for the winner that Ulberg had today, who do you see as a tougher opponent for for Ulberg between Erie and Roundtree?
Are they going to give him that fight?
No, I'm just saying if they fight. I don't want to put the title
yet.
Bouts in contention yet.
Because this dude fights with his hands low.
And Erie is always charging.
Yeah, he charges, but his hands is low.
That's what Ulberg wants.
That's what Ulberg wants. So I see Roundtree as a bigger threat.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
He takes damages and he's not careful. His hands are low.
But if Hank retains his belt, it's going to be a long night for Ulberg.
Will Hank retain his belt? He's been mouth to you and he's disrespectful. Okay, let's leave that for another conversation. If I feel that Pereira is an easier fight for Ulberg than Hank.
Pereira is an easier fight for Ulberg.
Yes. Because Hank has a takedown that would maybe disturb Ulberg, but I know Ulberg is not even disturbed.
But look at their striking qualities, though.
Okay.
Who has the better striking? I mean, Ulberg is faster.
Yeah.
He's faster.
And he has knockout power.
Pereira has knockout power. More knockout power.
Yeah, his hand is damaging.
Yeah.
But you will not see Ulberg's chin is not there to
who is the better striker?
Okay, technically to me, I know you always want to bring the kickboxing background and history of Pereira, all right? But this dude has been in kickboxing gym for all his life.
Who?
Ulberg.
How about Pereira?
Okay.
Where did Pereira come from?
Okay.
He was a two-weight kickboxing champion.
So I see Ulberg doesn't use his leg.
Division, yeah.
Ulberg doesn't use his leg. But Ulberg doesn't use his leg.
And Pereira
is a leg guy.
Pereira now takes people down. I see you. Pereira now take people down.
Okay, we're yet to see that.
He's been training with Teixeira. What do you think?
We're yet to see that. So now, but I think that Ulberg knows how to maintain the distance. You see, why this guy was able to flourish where Jamahir was is that once Pereira closes that distance, you're gone. No? Pereira can't close that distance where Ulberg is. He go collect.
But
that left hook.
Pereira in that light heavyweight.
Yeah.
Pereira is the best gauger of distance.
Yeah, but he has met his type. He has met somebody that will give him a taste of it. He should just play out the way Dominick Reyes and Ulberg played out.
Well, we are just talking as fight fans, maybe because of the recency bias.
Yeah.
By next week, we will be able to do a better permutation of what's
Let's see the Pereira shows up.
What's to be and not to be. But another fight we want to talk about on the card was Jake Matthews and Neil Magny. All Australian won on the card except Jake Matthews and Neil Magny.
The Aussies, yeah?
Yeah. And, well, before we started the pod, we were talking about it.
Yeah.
In the first round.
Okay.
Neil Magny was mounted. He was stuck in a choke. He couldn't move his hand. He couldn't do anything. There was 2 seconds left on the bell. And then even we, the audience, noticed it. We saw Neil Magny's hand flapping.
Yes,
flapping back.
Yes, he's gone.
So the assumption was that he was gone.
Yeah.
2 seconds to the end of the first round.
Then he's protesting.
The referee had stopped the fight.
Yes.
Then the bell rang. And then Neil Magny started protesting. That he stood up and he was still in it. The next thing we saw, the referee said the fight is still on. That the fight is still on. That is not cancelled. Now, then the third round, Neil Magny
now submits the guy.
Ended up submitting Jake Matthews. And that's wherein lies the controversy. The one question I want to ask you now is, those kind of moments, I mean, the referees are human after all. Yeah. Those kind of moments where they show their human capabilities by making those kind of errors.
Yeah.
Is it accepted? Let me see mine. I would prefer that happen than like a Ben Askren Robbie Lawler. You remember Ben Askren Robbie Lawler?
Yeah. It was,
maybe that will swerve your own points now.
Okay, so see, there should be a yardstick in which the referee calls it a day.
Yeah.
There should be a yardstick. Probably you're seeing physical lameness of the hands.
That's what he saw.
Okay. But at the same time, you could be seeing that because, yes, it's immovable. Yeah. I can't move it again because I'm choked here. But I'm still in full consciousness. Yeah. But this hand, because of the way the guy has positioned his body, maybe he's limp or something.
Yeah.
But I'm still in full consciousness. Another thing should give you the go ahead to stop the fight. So apparently it's not just looking at how limp the hand is. That's why you see a Volk on the choke and it's really like this.
Yeah.
Then maybe he didn't look properly.
And I think the timing also mattered. The fact that it was just if there were longer seconds to the end of the bout, it would have been more controversial. Like maybe let's say there were like 20 more seconds to the end of the bout. Then the referee stopped the fight.
Yes.
When there was 20 seconds left.
Yes.
And Neil Magny stood up and was like, I'm still in the fight. At that point, there's nothing the referee could have done because Jake Matthews was already running around celebrating. And you have 20 seconds still counting. But I think the influence that it was just 2 seconds.
Yes.
Like when he stopped the fight, immediately he stopped the fight, 2 seconds, the bell rang. And Neil Magny sprung up. So the thing just played in his head and like, let the fight continue.
The referee was confused.
So are we going to say Jake Matthews got robbed?
Well, for first round he got robbed, but it was choked third round.
Yeah, and there's this finish, the best. In fact, it's going to be one of the best finishes of the year, in my opinion. Jimmy Crute and Ivan Aslan. I've never
spinning back kick, spinning. Is it spinning elbow?
No, it wasn't a spinning elbow. They called it a rear naked choke, but that had nothing to do with a rear naked choke at all. You remember when we watch all these vampire movies?
Okay.
Vampire and what do they call these other their foes? Werewolves. Yeah. Werewolves. Yes. Do you know when we're watching these movies where they catch one vampire or they catch one werewolf, and then they hold them to the ground and try yanking their head off.
Yes.
Like they hold them like this and then that was the finish.
This new generation fighting styles.
In fact, we are going to talk about the evolution of MMA after this.
So how do you gripped? Because I didn't watch it.
He sat on his back.
Okay.
He had his neck.
Yeah.
Instead of him to have the choke.
Yes. And grip the legs way.
He held his jaw.
Okay.
And was literally trying to pull his head off.
Wow.
Like he was trying to pull his head off his neck. That was the finish.
And now he tapped.
Why was he not tap?
Why were you not tap when Mirab held the das?
Yeah.
Then holding the das.
Yeah.
Klein puts his whole body on your head as a sugar show.
You know, even now, most of the finishes you even see now that they are close to rear naked choke. They're not even they do. Most of those fighters use crank.
Yes.
They crank the jaw or crank the face or crank something.
Bro, how will you not crank, bro? I'm not finishing this guy on the feet and I have opportunity. I'm not finishing there.
When you see how brutal that finish is, then it takes us to what we want to talk about.
Okay.
The evolution of
MMA.
Yeah. I mean, these new, would I call them new age fighters? They are something else.
In the last days, knowledge shall increase, and that's what's happening. People have studied different parts, even actually integrating AI to study people's
when you're watching fights,
traits,
I mean, when we were watching the Fedor Emelianenko fights, we are watching the Cain Velasquez fights. You would think you've seen the end of
the early John Jones.
Yes, you would think you've seen the end of fight techniques. You feel that you've seen the end of fight techniques. But now the techniques that these young boards are bringing out,
man.
the spinning elbows that they are bringing out. I mean, the finishes. The kind of takedowns they are
weapons in the arsenals, defense styles, tactics.
And you know, this is not just the end of it.
Oh yeah, it's evolving.
It's evolving. Better, in the next 10-15 years would also say
you can even sit on AI and ask it some great questions and it will profile some crazy, because more things, more discovery, body parts, how they operate. And over the time, let's say 10 years ago, what's the world's population? You may not know that, right?
Yeah.
So let's just say it was like 5 billion. Currently, the world's about 8 billion.
Yeah.
3 billion increment, right?
Yeah.
So 3 billion different people and how their body has presented. So I have a larger audience to study. So in the next, let's say the next 10 years, we can be up to 11 billion people.
Yeah.
We present differently. Technology will increase, knowledge will increase.
Yeah. So this makes me ask you this question.
Right.
When we look at the rankings of the pound for pound in, let's say, early 2015 and pound for pound in 2025.
That's 10 years difference.
Yes. I mean, I'm not even saying in their numbers, like number one, who is number one. 10 years ago, the number one was Jose Aldo. Jose Aldo fought in featherweight, right?
Yeah. I never lost for 10 years.
Yeah. So Jose Aldo, who is the featherweight champion now?
Alexander Volkanovski.
Jose Aldo and Volkanovski.
I feel that
prime Jose Aldo.
The new guy wins. The The new guy.
So you're saying a prime Volk wins Jose Aldo.
So let's weigh their attributes. What was the standing factor, the standing component of Jose Aldo? Knockout power?
No. The same all-roundedness that Jose Aldo has.
Was he taking guys down?
No, he wasn't.
All right, so he had a very good takedown defense. Let's put that as it, yeah?
He has the best.
Okay.
Does Volkanovski take people down?
Okay. Okay, he tries, the attempts. He's an all-rounder guy. His hands are faster.
Who?
Volks.
I disagree with you.
Jose's hands are faster.
You need to see Jose in his prime now. Even his kicks.
He was a beast.
You can never Jose was one of the fastest fighters. He had the fastest kick. He had the best
liver kick.
He had the best back to the cage fight game.
Okay, clinch.
You could not take him down. I mean, in my opinion, a prime Jose will beat Alex Volkanovski.
His heart.
Yeah.
Volk's heart.
Like, guys, put it in the comments. Who do you think wins? A prime Jose Aldo versus Alex Volkanovski. And a prime Alex Volkanovski.
Don't forget that they caught Volk in the choke. And Volk was still,
he's a survivor.
Let's go to the next one. Yeah.
Then, 10 years ago, John Jones was ranked number 2.
With big Ank.
Yeah, was ranked number 2. And he was obviously the light heavyweight champion. We have a light heavyweight champion, Ankalaev.
Yeah.
A prime John Jones.
Oh, he will eat Ankalaev. Jones lived the future in the present. Oh,
so you don't see any scenario where Ankalaev could have beaten Jones?
See, no way. Did you see what he did to Stipe?
Yeah.
A big Stipe. No way. I was even thinking that he would struggle with Stipe. John Jones was still technically sound fighting Stipe.
So
finish Stipe.
Yeah. So also, guys,
John Jones and Big Ank.
A prime John Jones in 2015
and Ankalaev.
That was in the pound for pound light heavyweight John Jones versus a prime Ankalaev now.
Prime.
Yeah. Who wins?
Of course, now it's Jones.
10 years ago.
All right.
DJ Dimitri Johnson
was
ranked number 3 flyweight.
Pantoja. No, come on, DJ arguably is even the greatest of all time.
So you're saying DJ is going to beat Pantoja?
Of course, very, very well. Not even like very, very well. Nobody has replicated flying armbar till today.
But did you see Cejudo? The same. I feel the same way Cejudo beat DJ is the same way Pantoja was going to beat him.
Nope.
He beat him systematically.
I feel that Cejudo's beating was that everybody was tired of DJ.
It was a rematch
of over-winning. Yeah. DJ was just winning, and we needed to just see a change in the belt, shift of the mantle, and pass on the baton. The truth is that DJ beats Cejudo anytime, any day.
Yeah.
DJ beats Pantoja. See, Pantoja will come out as a beast. Don't forget DJ's Muay Thai background.
Champion 2025 beats champion 2015 is what you're saying.
2015
DJ
beats
2025 Pantoja.
Yes. Flying kicks, armbar. DJ is very complete, good IQ.
Guys, that's GOC's opinion.
Yes,
let's hear your opinion also in the comments.
And I said John Jones beats Ank.
Yeah.
What is it? Dimitrios Mighty Mouse DJ beats what's his name?
DJ beats Pantoja.
Yeah. The first guy was who?
John Jones. You said John Jones beats Ank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I said Volk. Current 2025 beats 2020.
Jose Aldo.
Yes.
You said
2025 beats. Yeah. All right. Let's go.
Rank number 4, 2015.
Who's it?
Ronda Rousey.
Who's currently is?
Shevchenko.
Is it Shevchenko?
No. Weili.
Is it Weili? Oh, was that division?
Yes.
Was that division?
Yes.
Or who's bantamweight?
No, not 145. She fought in 135. 135 is
Shevchenko.
No, Killer Harrison.
Oh,
that's 135.
Yes.
125 is Weili.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where Ronaldo was fought.
No,
it's flyweight. She fought.
Flyweight.
Yes. Shevchenko.
A prime Ronda Rousey. Does she beat Shevchenko bullets?
Man, who has taken Shevchenko down and kept her down? Is the question.
This lady that had her back took her to
the last fight. Who?
This beautiful lady.
Oh, that was a mistake.
The Mexican.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
And she's very difficult to take down. Yeah. That's bullet, right?
Yeah.
You can't take bullet down. Yes. So since you can't take bullet down, you cannot get the armbar.
Yeah.
And once you can't get the armbar, Ronda Rousey is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
She's terrible on stand-up.
Yes, we know exactly. We know her flaws.
The preacher's daughter had kicked her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel that's what Bullet is just going to do to her.
Now
I agree with you on that too. Hey guys, what do you think? A prime Ronda Rousey in her prime, pound for pound, 2015.
And a beautiful Bullet.
And does she beat Weili?
What is the problem? Okay, so weight difference.
Strength.
No, Willie's another level.
And Willie wrestles.
Willie carried Francis Ngannou. Did you watch that video?
I saw it.
Crazy.
In the gym. Yeah.
Crazy. Like, carried her up.
Yeah.
Carried him up. I was like, what? That means her what she deadlifts is crazy.
Yeah.
So let's see the next one.
So rank number 5
Yeah.
in 2015 was Cain Velasquez. I'm sure the heavyweight champion 2015. Does he beat Tom Aspinall 2025?
Wow. That one is a wow.
You have to put in into contention all the attributes of Cain Velasquez.
Yes.
The number one thing that he had was cardio. Insane cardio for days.
God-given cardio that makes angels jealous. Cardio, like superhuman cardio.
Yeah. Speed you would give to Tom Aspinall.
He's always shooting down. After Merab, I think Cain is the next guy. He's always shooting.
Yes.
He's always shooting.
Yeah.
If you shoot Aspinall's legs that way, he will give up.
This is the one I actually want people to comment on the most.
He'll break.
A prime 2015 Cain
Velasquez doesn't get tired. He's shooting, he's trained override. He's trained override. He's Merab of heavyweights.
The heavyweight champion 2015. Does he beat Tom Aspinall, the heavyweight champion 2015?
Do you know why it's easy for me to tilt towards Cain Velasquez?
Yeah.
I've not seen Aspinall fight a second round. That's the problem. And that's what Cyril Gane has to do. You don't do your homework that way.
There's no tape on him. He's knocked everyone out in first round.
So if I don't want to say early prediction, if I'm a Cyril Gane, I just that the first round. Keep him tired. Let's see him in third round.
I feel Cyril Gane, with all his attributes, the only problem I have with him is IQ in the fight intelligence. He severely lacks it, especially when he's in
chaotic moments.
Yes,
exactly.
He lacks it.
I agree
because he just the John Jones finish.
Yeah, man,
just comes to mind.
Foolish.
I feel that there are several ways to. If you can't even come out of that to survive that, I just felt he just gave up. Like he just gave in that to John Jones, and I feel that's what's going to happen with Tom.
A heavyweight newcomer.
Yeah, he's good. He springs back and forth, but
let's take him
Tom
to the
is
ground.
going to overwhelm. I just wanted us to take that. I wanted us to take that 5.
No, I get your point.
That 5 is what I wanted us to take. We'll take another year pound for pound on another day.
Oh, okay. So we will go.
So 2015.
Yeah.
2015. The top 5 pound for pound was what I asked you to compare.
Oh, you're not going down
with 25. No. Let's
move to number 6.
Let's leave that. Chris Weidman, the middleweight champion. 2015.
Chimab go chop.
Doesn't be
Chimab go chop me leg.
Doesn't be counter Chimab.
Chimab go chop. Chimab is a problem.
But Weidman was known for his gritty wrestling. I mean, the only thing. Chimaev is Chimaev. But what Weidman used to dominate his middleweight bout then was his wrestling.
But he collected the belt from Anderson.
Would Chimaev be able to take it? No, that was Anderson showboating.
Okay.
Anderson was showboating to him, and he just and his coaches, Chris Weidman's coaches were always telling him that whenever you see that opening, whenever he gives you any light of him showboating, throw strikes at him, and that's what happened with Anderson.
And he finished
him.
Yeah.
I don't have any doubt that Chimaev is going to beat him.
Yeah,
I have no doubt, because if not with wrestling, with striking, Chimaev is a good enough striker.
Yes,
far better striker than Chimaev. But you guys should put in what you think about a prime Chris Weidman. 2015.
Please, 7 is a perfect number.
Pound. No, that's enough for now. And guys, next week we'll be having a pay-per-view. Obviously, UFC 320 is on the way.
Yeah.
Big Ankalev versus Alex Pereira. The light heavyweight, and there are many things. There are many movements in the light heavyweight. We'll also be having Yuri and Kali Roundtree on the card. There are a lot of other bouts too. Interesting bouts.
You see, how can you forget Merab?
Merab is fighting
with Corey Sanhagen.
Yeah, that's
my favorite champion.
That's going to be, man. The main card is absolutely
crazy.
Bangers.
It's crazy.
Josh Emmett is fighting Yusuf Zalal.
That fight's gonna be crazy.
Magomedov is fighting Joey Pfeiffer in middleweight.
Then I saw a fight. Is Batista fighting Umar Nurmagomedov?
if they are going to be fighting, it should be on the main card. I can't say anything on the main card. The prelims also has some great fights. You have Shabazi and Andre Moniz fighting. Yeah, and Gauthier is fighting. Gauthier is fighting Ozideas. Yeah. And it's just going to be a fun time for fight lovers. And as you know,
watch party.
Yeah, we'll be having our watch party too, and we'll be disclosing location at certain times, guys. I just want you to catch up with us in all our episodes and
social media
platforms. Kindly subscribe and comment. We appreciate your gestures and we appreciate your support. And guys, on this episode, it's a wrap, yo.
Casual experience.